President of Nigeria Labour Congress, Ayuba Waba, has asked over 40 of its affiliate unions to get set for a mega protest in solidarity with the Academic Staff Union of Universities over its 4-month-old strike. The NLC president, while speaking at the National Executive Council meeting, also lamented that states like Abia, Taraba, Zamfara and Cross River states are still behind in the implementation of the 30,000 naira national minimum wage, a situation the NLC president said is quite disappointing.
ASU's strike has been on for over 4 months now, and its students have been made to vacate the classrooms. Despite the negotiation and renegotiation, the lecturers and the federal government have refused to shift grounds. The umbrella body of the lecturers says they are getting ready for a mega rally in solidarity with their affiliate member. Ayuba Waba is the NLC president. He wants government to act urgently.
Why should government allow the situation to actually prolong? What we can do today, why do we need to draw it and address it much more later? So I think there is an urgency in addressing this issue. And therefore, Central Working Committee decided that there will be a one-day national protest to call the attention of government to resolve this issue immediately. And after that, the next decision of the Central Working Committee will take place.
Waba was also critical of the number of ghost workers in the federal government payroll.
We have also seen a lot of reports from the federal government saying that 70,000 ghost workers have been flushed out from the federal civil service and that there have been recovery of over 220 billion. And we begin to wonder, who is actually behind this issue of ghost figures and ghost workers?
The workers' body used the forum to call on government to look into the soaring inflation in the country, with a view to deploying economic policies at addressing them. Joy Mtwem reporting for Clearview Television.
Authorities in the Nigeria Police Force say it will continue to work with communities to prevent a repeat of the June 5 Owo church killings that claimed over 40 lives. Assistant Inspector General of Police AIG Zone 17, Yunus Akira, reinforced the collaboration Thursday when he visited the palace of Olowo of Owo, Oba Gbadeshin Ogunye, and the scene of the church attack. The police boss reassured of the force's commitment to engage locals so as to prevent future recurrence.
Our focus now should be to go about to round up those who are behind this ugly incident so that they will be prosecuted. And furthermore, the all security architecture will be placed here so that it will not repeat itself anymore, and other areas in the state and beyond. Our focus is to give robust policing, and we are going to engage with the community, and we employ them to give us useful information.
I know that the Nigerian police is very professional, and that when you set out to do an assignment, I know the result is not always there, so certain. The Nigerian police have not only performed here, but even outside Nigeria when you are international assignments. So I believe that as you have set out, the aims and objectives will be achieved. So I thank you very much for coming. I think I should let you know some of our requirements, primarily in relation to the Nigerian police.
The royal father and Olowo of Owo, Oba Gbadejesin Ogunuyi, urged the police to unravel those behind the dastardly act. The International Community of Women with HIV West Africa is appealing to the Nigerian government to strengthen gender and human rights laws while scaling up integrated HIV and related services. This position was canvassed at a dialogue with policy makers put together to strengthen COVID-19 response.
At the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic, Some vulnerable groups of persons in the society receive support from international bodies and governments to mitigate the sufferings, particularly food shortages and other essential personal needs during the difficult periods. However, persons with disabilities, special needs, and those with HIV, considered as the inadequate served populations, ISPs, were not adequately provided with the assistance they much needed. To policymakers and duty bearers, such neglect of the inadequate served population amounts to a violation of their human rights.
To continue to talk to ourselves, to see the lessons we can learn from the interventions we've had, the progress we have made, and what more we need to do.
With support from Robert Carl Exceptional Fund, this dialogue is expected to help strengthen COVID-19 response for the inadequate served populations.
We want the policymakers to actively support policies for inclusion and meaningful engagement of women, youths, KP and persons with disability and special needs in all decision-making spaces, planning and implementation.
Discussions at the virtual meeting centered on the need for proper welfare policies and training of social workers on how people with disabilities and special needs can better be integrated into existing healthcare services.
The Nigerian government says plans are in top gear to raise revenue from gross domestic product to 15% on or before 2025. Minister of State for Finance, Budget and National Planning, Clem Agba, made the disclosure at the ongoing EU-Nigeria Business Forum in Lagos.
Key players in the Nigerian economy, including member states of European Union, came together to deliberate on the opportunity and challenges in doing business in the country. EU ambassador to Nigeria says the Nigerian economy is gradually picking up, but business-friendly approaches must be deployed.
The European Union remains the largest investor in Nigeria and the #1 trading partner, accounting for over 20% of Nigeria's trade with the world. Nigeria has great potential in new fields of endeavor, but the new economy is also about putting forward innovative and modern solutions to established sectors.
Nigerian Minister of State for Budget and National Planning, Clem Agba, says a robust plan is on to unlock business potential that abound in Nigeria, just as Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu calls for mutual collaboration between Nigeria and its partners.
This forum has created a platform to further strengthen the commercial and multilateral relations between our dear country and the EU. Having successfully diversified the economy, the National Development Plan 2021 to 2025 focuses on concentric diversification of the economy. By this, I mean the various sectors of the economy need further diversification.
We believe strongly that there's a need for us to have a mutually beneficial relationship to be taken at a higher pedestal given the emerging dynamics in global economy. More importantly, it provides an opportunity for us as countries to be more intentional. We need to be a lot more pragmatic and be committed to whole issues of economic and social resilience through improved partnerships, real engagement, diversification, especially in areas where we have mutual comparative and competitive advantages.
The theme for the 8th edition for Nigeria EU Business Forum is Nigeria and the New Economy.